Have you ever wondered how good you know your teammates or your family? I mean, we usually see every day our coworkers and our family members, and we might think that we know all about them. But for example, do you remember when was the last time that you asked them about their dreams or goals in the midterm future without making assumptions? At home, I used to know what everyone does, but not what they would dream to do. I used to know what everyone likes, but not what those elements might mean for them. I used to know where they live and where they want to go, but not what home means for them. Perhaps you are in the same situation that I was, or perhaps you know those elements, but just for one small group of people. For example, I still don't know those elements regarding all my friends. This might sound like cheap talk, but soon you will see why it is important. Take for example the New Year resolutions that we set. According to the University of Scranton, only 8% of people achieve their goals, and one thing that they do different in order to accomplishing this is that they build a support system around them. Now here's the deal. How can you build a supporting system if you keep all the things just for you and perhaps 2 or 3 more persons? It might sound crazy, but usually these simple resolutions are linked to some relevant dreams that we might have, to things that we really like, or to elements that are really significant for us. And sharing that is a way for creating this strong system of support which will help us to achieve our goals. Empathy, common things, and better personal knowledge might help you to know everyone around you. And Management 3.0 has a tool that we can use in order to understand better to those who surround us, and why not, to work and be more focused on things we would like to do or achieve. Right now, we are going to see personal maps. It's something similar to a traditional mind map, but at the same time, something different. Because here you're not conceptualizing something else, you're conceptualizing yourself in relation to some categories and what those things might mean for you. It is something that can be personalized in many aspects. For creating a personal map, you can use paper and pencil, a software, anything. Just write down your name in the middle and then set up general headings such as education, work, family, or whatever you like in different ramifications. Notice that at the same time you can suggest to add or simply add for yourself something very specific, such as brands that you like or books that you read, anything. Then everyone fills the spaces with whatever they want to say or include. It can be just letters or drawings. It's up to your imagination. And then it must be shared within the group, speaking out loud or just putting the maps on the same place so anyone can read it. In my home, I designed this, and I included some general categories that we do not talk frequently as a family, and then also added a free space so anyone could share whatever they might like to share. And I explained them that there were no rules for filling the empty spaces. And that was all. The really cool thing was that within the elements that were being written down, some were really deep and significant. For example, my stepmom was talking about dreaming on getting married, since my dad didn't marry her yet. And my dad was talking about the importance of transcending. Lucero wrote down something in things that she would like that none of us would have ever imagined. She said, "I want everyone to understand me when I talk." And this made us reflect a lot about her feelings. This is just a little demonstration of how powerful this practice is and how it can generate empathy. It can allow people to find common things, and finally, it can lead to develop real and actionable actions. Facilitating this practice, I noticed that reflecting on ourselves and what is inside our heads is much easier by writing and filling some spaces on something that is more visual and more interactive, such as the personal maps. And the better part of this is that these reflections remain stored in something that we can see every day and not forget, because one thought can be forgotten in some days, but seeing frequently this sort of picture make the elements to be remembered forever. Something that I would improve is making some kind of questions or a question round after we see the personal maps, because by doing this we can find new insights about the elements that the people filled on the empty spaces. I invite everyone to make your personal maps, and then you alone will see how powerful this tool is, and I am sure you will find some important use for this on your personal environment. See you on another practice video.